Welcome to the Sykes & Company PA video blog.
Number one item that I'd want to understand is whether they had a perpetual system or not. Perpetual system, chances are, if they are doing cycle counts, has a more accurate depiction of what is on the shelf. If properly managed, perhaps their cash flow has been enhanced with the proper management of what's on that particular shelf. And of course, by managing that inventory, they have the ability to use a number of cloud-based systems that tie directly to the script perpetual inventory systems to optimize inventory on the shelf per NDC. So whether they have perpetual inventory or not, if they don't have a perpetual inventory, then obviously in either scenario, if the transaction's financed with an SBA-backed loan, an inventory is going to be required immediately prior to closing by the buyer and the seller, one that's in agreement with both parties. So what's on the shelf, how much is on the shelf, how it's priced, who it's purchased from, what buying group that you're involved in, all those kinds of things are important on the inventory. Kathy, can you think of others that we would be taking a look at, other items we'd be looking at on the inventory side?
Right. You also want to watch the expiration dates of what you're purchasing. You want to make sure that you're not buying a whole shelf full of expired drugs. That's gotten several of our pharmacies into trouble in the past. Making sure that the stock is in date, making sure that you're not inheriting a nightmare, especially when it comes to your out front, and some of the stores have tremendous gift inventories where the attic or the second floor or the basement is just full of stuff. Remember, if you put it out on the street at night, nobody takes it, it's not worth a lot. And a lot of our stores get into trouble by buying out front and gift inventories that are obsolete and have no value.
In a lot of cases, what will happen is the potential buyers will agree with the sellers to buy all their inventory, and the sellers have that inventory either in the basement or in the attic that they have never been able to sell, and they realize they've got a lot of their dollars tied up into it, i.e. cash and Benjamin Franklin's, and they want to monetize that at closing. And the items only may be worth 5 cents on the dollar. They may not be worth anything on the dollar. You've got to be very careful not to necessarily agree to the seller to purchase inventory that has little or no value whatsoever, especially as it relates, again, to out front gift type inventory. And that seems, as Kathy has mentioned, seems to be an issue that a number of pharmacists in transition have gotten themselves involved into, where they have agreed previously to do certain things, and then at the end they figure out they've got a lot of inventory that really has little value that they've had to pay a lot of money for. So those are just a collection of several kinds of issues that we deal with in a transition type of situation.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.